Good afternoon, everyone. And as per usual, my hair somehow got messed up. Still. And I'm also out of focus. Solid. This is and now it's really tall. Why is my hair so tall? Hello, Trooper VR. How are you doing today? Whoa. Yeah, slightly less ridiculous. Slightly. How's everyone doing today? What game are we playing? Same game as every day. Game of life. No, we're playing got cat hair, mama. Playing a bit of Sims once we have finished chatting. How are you all doing today? How are you doing, Ollie? How are you doing, Trooper, Eli, and Gabrielle? Ollie! Hi. How you doing, Ollie? You like my bracelet? Thank you. It's pretty plain. But it does. Good grief. It's very warm. Hello, Log. How am I doing? I am overheating. We will see how I manage today. I have had all of the curtains in the house closed to try and keep the temperature down. Largely unsuccessfly, I think. And I have a series of fans set up to try and create a through draft. It's just challenging in our house because we only have windows on one side. But yeah, hopefully it's not too hot, but we will see. You like gold? Yeah, it's just expensive. I would like to get this replaced with a gold one at some point. Trooper, you subscribed, thank you. Am I married? I am not. British summer is intense. It certainly can be. Apparently today is the hottest first day of May in the UK in recorded history. So yes, it is warm. You just got your first paycheck, Ollie. That's very exciting. Never seen such a large amount of money in your account. That is fair. Zeta, follow. Thank you very much, Zeta. How are you doing today? Also, I was going to turn my mic down. 1 second. Physically having to turn it down because of my my music setup. Need to reach and find the correct dial. Goodness me. What did I use to build the greenhouse? The greenhouse kit, unsurprisingly. Yeah, mostly the greenhouse kit. You heard about that, Zach? Yeah, it is warm. You feel like August is going to kill us. Yeah, it'll be intense. But I may be somewhere different by then, so we will see. I definitely need to fit, like, even this setup doesn't work. I get really ill in the heat, so I need to find a way to cool myself. I had a very cold shower immediately before the stream, so hopefully that will help. It's 22 for you. I think it's 24 for us right now. Outside is warmer inside. Yeah, it's 20. Oh no, it's 25. 25 for us right now. I think this is supposed to be the last day of this heat wave. Should start calming down. I don't support any football team. Hello, Sad Autumn Rose. How are you doing today? Also, I appreciate the name. I'll play some crate game. You're actually outside right now. Nice. Corey, an army is gathering on the dark side of the moon, yeah? Ooh. Trooper, you're not in the UK, but your hometown is Bournemouth, UK. Oh, you live in Monaco. Nice. Imagine the weather is somewhat nicer over there as a whole. Did I ask how you were, Autumn Rose? I can't remember now. I am okay. I am just overheating. Yeah, hopefully it calms down soon. But we will find out. I'm also trying to decide whether to just deal with my hair being big and crazy to actually go for a haircut. It's 27 for you. I guess you're down south somewhere then. From Bournemouth to Monaco, that's legit goals, isn't it though? You're going to Tesco, classic. For a nice meal deal. You're trapped in Glasgow. Hey, Glasgow can be nice. Leah, thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? Yes, I like... I used to like playing football. I played a lot of football at school, but honestly, I've always found football a little boring to watch. And because I moved around quite a lot when I was younger, like young, I never really picked a team because I never really felt like I was from anywhere specific. So... engineer, working for the prison service, or a range of careers. We've got such an eclectic range of jobs in the community. It's really cool. 27 degrees is warm, is a warm up for your holiday in Portugal in June. Yeah, Portugal in June is going to be toasty. I hope you like the sun. Hello, Karen. How are you doing today? What team did I support? None. So I was born in Scotland and lived in Scotland for a while, and then moved around a little bit, and then kind of grew up in Nottingham. So I think if I was going to have supported, like if I was to have a hometown team, it would probably be Notts Forest. But, you know, I was never really that into it. I'm alright, thank you, Karen, just hot. And... yeah, there was one year where... Oh, Amelia, thank you for the bits. How are you doing today? You don't know why the people from Nottingham are funny? Yeah, I don't know. I prefer where I am now. I'm a bean. How you doing today, Amelia? But yeah, so because I never really picked a team, you know, because I traveled around a lot when I was in Nottingham and young, I didn't feel like I belonged to Nottingham. And then by the time that I'd lived longer in Nottingham than anywhere else, I was a bit older. But one year, someone was just like, you should just pick a team. So I did. I looked at a list of the football kits that year and picked the kit that I liked the colours of the most. And that was the team that I supported. How did I know you were getting a meal deal as well? Because that's the main reason to go to Tesco. Now I want one. What's your favourite thing? What's your like classic combination for me meal deal? Before you worked for G4S, you did event security and travelled the UK. Nottingham was your favourite. Interesting. I mean, Nottingham's nice enough. Don't get me wrong. Trooper, you used to live in Russia before you moved to Bournemouth and then Monaco. That's wild. That's quite the conundrum, I mean. Not Nottingham Forest. Are you a supporter of Nottingham Forest, Ollie? You actually lived in Nottingham for a few months. Nice. Yeah, no, I liked Nottingham. It was nice enough. It was good when I was young. I think there's a lot of young family stuff in Nottingham. As an adult, I feel like there are more creative adult activities in Leeds, so I feel like it's better suited to me now. There's no, you can't say no. If you feel like you don't want to, that's different, but you can. You are capable of saying no. Chicken wrap Doritos and a milkshake. Chicken wrap. Which one though? Because there's a few. I quite like the sweet chili chicken wrap. Doritos is an odd choice. Wait, does your Tesco have milkshakes? Oh, do you mean like the like yogurt drinks? Is that what you mean? Best meal deal: Cajun chicken slice, Pepsi Max, Walker's cheese and onion crisps. Is this what this stream's going to become now? It's just rating meal deal choices. I'd rate that. Hi Jip, thank you for the sticker. How are you doing today? Ooh. Okay, so Cajun chicken slice. Do you mean the wrap? Is that what you mean? And I feel like I'm gonna get judged for this, but I would say Pepsi Max and cheese and onion crisps are like average. What car do I have? Yep. I don't know cars. I have a car. It's a cheap old secondhand car. It's like a Vauxhall Agila or something. Does that sound right? Chicken stuffing sandwich. Okay. Fanta orange and a Snickers. Okay. So, chicken stuffing sandwich, better than average. I'm gonna give it 7. It's a 10 over Christmas. The rest of the year round, it's like a 5. So, bounces out at a 7. Fanta orange is... I'm not a massive fan of fizzy drinks as a whole. I put Fanta orange maybe slightly better of the fizzy drinks. You're gonna swap over to Twitch, no worries, Jip. I'll give you Fanta orange maybe a 6. Snickers is a 10. Oh wait, which Snickers? Sandwich instead of bread, it's pastry, and it surrounds the side as well. I am unfamiliar with that. Interesting, Ollie. Okay, so wait. Okay, so presuming you meant normal Snickers. Be right back. No worries, Amelia. Okay, so we'll come back to yours. Ollie, you said Cajun chicken slice. So I'm going to reserve judgment. That sounds very nice. So I'm going to say 7. For the chicken slice, 6 for the Pepsi Max, 5 for the cheese and onion crisps. What did I say? 7, 6, 5. Maths. 18. It's not terrible. 18 out of 30. Those cars are legendary. Yeah, they're just kind of fairly cheap stock, easy to run. My brother actually had one as well before he got his current car. It's barely got any miles on the clock. It works. The only issue I had with it was the windscreen wipers that it came with were not like MOT viable anymore. I had to replace them. Everything else was grand. You had a McLaren 920S. I don't know what that is. McLaren's expensive though, right? Yeah, I certainly don't have a nice car. I have a car that works. It gets me from A to B. It's not expensive. It does me just fine. You sometimes, when you don't want crisps, get chocolate and get a Whisper or Whisper Gold caramel. Ooh, I've not had a Whisper Gold. You'd earn some extra points for swapping out to a Whisper, I think. In my books. Oh, it depends. Depends on the day, to be fair. That's an expensive car, Trooper. I certainly do not have that kind of money. Anybody else got any Tesco meal deals that they want rated? I don't know how this has become what we're doing. My go-to would be some kind of meat wrap. What would my go-to be now? He gives husband vibes. Who's he? Cat? Cat's not here right now. Libby Alice, thank you very much for following. How are you doing today? Oh. Do. Boop. Yeah, so I think I'd normally go for like a sweet chili chicken wrap. It's a bit sweet, a little bit spicy. It's really not spicy. It's supposed to be spicy, but it isn't. See, I won't even rate it out of a 10, but just that's my go-to. That's my go-to. It's like an 8. And then Gold Star, thank you for liking the live. You like a BLT or a spinach wrap? Good choices. Yeah, so I think I would sweet chili wrap. I think I would go for a smoothie usually. Like a berry smoothie, maybe. And then depending on the day, either something like an almond croissant or a chocolate protein bar of some description, or the I forgot what it's called. It's like Snickers cream or something. It's the one with the like really soft bit in the middle. BLT is a classic though, and you can't get less than a 7 on a rating for a BLT. It's bread and butter in the UK for sure. Cliff chocolate brownie bar is so good. I've not had that. I have to check that out sometime. Ever thought about getting a mod? I do have mods, but the number of mods that I have active has significantly decreased since I played Minecraft. So a lot of my mods were big into Minecraft, and since I've swapped to Sims, a lot of them are less active. So I will need to get some more. I'm sorry to hear that, former something. Also, Libby, if you'd like a little character on the screen, if you drop a message in chat, it will generate one. Mocha, hi, how you doing? It's been a minute. Speaking of Minecraft, we are actually hoping to get going on playing the server regularly again. We were waiting for the latest patch to be updated. I have not checked in a minute. Let me just check right now. Let me make sure I don't accidentally close all my chats. You're walking home still in the stream, just lurking. No worries, Ollie. Oh, I deserve more viewers. That's really sweet, Tara. The number of viewers I have fluctuates wildly from stream to stream, but I've also only been back streaming for like 3 months, so I am also chronically ill, so my presence outside of live streams is very low. I'm not good at making videos, I'm not particularly active on social media, etc. You know how to mod, but you assume you need some sort of questionnaire thing. Yeah, I mean, I pick mods, like I have a list that I slowly add people to of like mod priority. I just haven't done any in a while. There's a good point though, I really should. Hi Viking. How you doing? Can I do a backflip? If I could do a backflip, if I was capable of doing a backflip, I would absolutely just get up and do one. But alas, I am not either that flexible or that balanced, sadly. You have a Ferrari, type it up on Google. I mean, they're all just expensive cars to me. Also, paper is not out, so our Minecraft server will still not be coming out unless we go with a cutting edge build, but we've had issues with that previously, so I'm a bit hesitant. Sinu, hi. I try to be. I think for most people, kindness is an action, not a trait. But thank you. But yeah, you are right, Ollie. I absolutely do need to pick some more mods, particularly after the issues we had before I released my game. That really brought it into highlight. Also, the what do you call it? Testarossa is a nice looking car. I quite like old cars. I generally prefer old cars. Quite a big fan of muscle, like American muscle cars. Weirdly, there's a big chunk of time that I don't like in the middle. I went over this with a friend who's really into cars, and it's like it's up to a certain year that I like them, and then there's a huge gap where I think they're horrible, and then some of the modern ones are nice again. There's just this weird bit in the middle. They just don't look nice. Hello, Calm. How are you doing today? You know how to use Twitch. Yeah, this is very true, Ollie. How old? How old what, Mocha? What are you asking? We don't talk politics on the stream, so no, it's too polarizing. How old the cars that I like? Let me have a look. Okay, well, I think I've just found a Mustang from 65. Yeah, there's a Mustang, a 1965 Mustang that I like, so at least that far back. Hello, Amana, how you doing today? Hey, Sino, be kind. Be kind. You don't need to agree with them. Well done for apologizing, Calm, but yeah, absolutely. No one has the right to tell anyone else how to be. What about a Fox body Mustang? I am unfamiliar. You don't like cars, you like bikes. I like Harleys. Big fan of Harleys. What did you call it? Fox Body Mustang. Nah, not a fan. Doesn't do it for me. Again, Sinu, this isn't the place to talk about it. Which car is your favorite, a Hellcat or a Charger? Let me look up. Hellcat. Ooh, yeah, that's a nice car. Okay. Oh, goodness me, that's a very nice car. Or what was the other one you said? I've lost the Charger, you said. Ooh. Ooh. Just found a picture of a 66 Dodge Charger. So if we're talking the modern ones, modern Hellcat, but a 66 Dodge Charger is nice. I really need to find a way of getting this stuff up on stream. Sinu, again, we're not talking politics. If you say it again, I'll have to time you out. Do I like the Supra MK4, MK5? I don't know what either of those are. I don't know cars. I'm literally Googling these cars as you say them. I don't know. MK4 doesn't really do it for me. MK5 is better, but yeah, I'm not a massive fan of sport. I know this sounds ridiculous, but I'm not a massive fan of like sporty vehicles, if that makes sense. So, for example, Ollie, you were talking about the like Kawasaki, which I will look up now. But yeah, sporty bike. I get the appeal. Personally, not a massive fan. I prefer less sporty looking cars and bikes, if that makes any sense. How old was I when I got my first phone? 14? Maybe? Yeah, I mean, depends who you ask. I was relatively young for to have a phone in my day. It was a very basic phone. It was one of those like Nokia brick phones, like a classic brick phone, that you could text and call and play Snake, and that was it. Classic. Your dad has a 68 Charger he inherited from his brother, and an 88 Buick Grand National, two very nice cars. I will look them up. Also, hi Chris, how you doing today? 68 Charger. 68 Charger is a nice looking car. Ooh, some of these 68 Chargers are gorgeous cars. An 88 Buick Grand National. It's right on the cusp for me of being ugly. I think it would be like car by car whether I'd like that or not. I really can't make up my mind. Hi Zax. 1967 Ford Mustang Fastback. Let me look it up. That's a nice looking car. I feel like I've missed some questions. Yeah, I like that. I like Dodges. You're doing all right. Finally free from almost 2 weeks of serving jury duty. Oh, that's intense. How, like, did you enjoy it? Or was it just laborious? A Nokia 3310, maybe? It was a long time ago. But yeah, I mean, it might genuinely be a 3310. It was that style of phone, for sure. Yeah, I was quite old before I got my first phone that would be considered a smartphone now. Yes, I am on Twitch. You miss your 1990 Pontiac. Let me look that one up. Okay. I can see the appeal of that. I'm still saying probably not my cup of tea, but I can see the appeal. I'm sorry to hear that, Sino. Probably not the place to talk about it, but I'm sorry to hear that. Ollie, you also like Harley bikes. They're the muscle cars of the bike world. Exactly. You have nailed my type. Welcome back, Amelia. Hello. I am. How you doing today, Grumpy? It's really confusing that you're called Grumpy Donuts because I have a streamer acquaintance who's called Grumpy as well. I keep shortening you to Grumpy and then remembering that you're not that grumpy. Do I like super bikes? Probably not, because I only really like kind of Harley style. Forgotten what they're called. Those ones. I don't really like sports bikes. Call you Matt. Okay. You miss her. You're watching my live while crying. Oh, it's really sad. I'm sorry to hear that. Veneno, or what? Veneno. Or I've lost the chat. Aventador. Good grief. Aventador. Yeah, Aventador for sure. But again, it's like a sports car. I'm not a massive fan of sports cars. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to have one. But, you know, if it's like a several £100,000 Lamborghini or a like nice old muscle car, I would take the old muscle car. To be honest, I'd take just like a normal everyday car. I'm so boring, but I would legitimately take like a normal everyday car over a sports car. What Snickers do they do? There's a Snickers, it's called like Snickers Cream or something. And it's got a lovely like peanut butter cream in the middle of it. It's so good. It's hard to pronounce your name. Yeah, I didn't understand the name. Is it Iam? Probably not. Hello, Taco Boko. You're Leah. Hey, you've changed your name. Hi. Your favorite car is the Aventador. Nice. I feel like I missed a chat there. I read a chat and then didn't read it back. Do I have kids? I do not have kids. Chris, the older cars are so much easier and can be cheaper to fix than newer stuff. Oof. No, I did not watch Invincible. I still have way too many things to catch up on. You love the peanut butter Snickers. Yeah, exactly. Is May Clues? Is that right? Is it Ismay Clues or is May Clues? Or is it something completely different and I've horribly butchered your name? I'm sorry. Also, peeps. Your favorite car is the Supra MK4 because you like Fast and Furious. I have not seen any of the Fast and Furious films. Yeah, you should try it, Amelia. They usually have it in the Tesco meal deal stuff as well. Lost in Nature followed. Thank you very much. How are you doing today? Who is my favorite rapper? That is a very good question. I'm not sure. Let me have a think. We'll come back to that. I don't follow football, so I don't really know anything about Messi. Said it right. Is Ismay Cleese. Okay. Hi, Ismay. How you doing today? Your favorite car is a 1970 Ford Mustang. Let me check that out. Yeah. Some of those are very nice cars. And a lot of these is kind of how you present them, right? Right, I'm just going to go through these in order. No, I do not like Diddy. You'll look out for it the weekend. Nice. I'm all right, thank you, Sonny. How are you? You had a rough day after school. I'm sorry to hear it. Aman, I can call you Max. I will try to remember. Hello, Riddle. How are you doing? What was sus? What are you talking about? Specifically, the Boss 492. Sorry? Oh, yeah. 429. Yeah, I looked it up. But even from the ones that are coming up, there's a little variety between them. But yeah, like the very first picture is one in yellow with a black like hood vent, kind of against some palm trees. Gorgeous car, absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, that's like peak car for me. New subscriber, thank you. Today is not a school day. Today is a school day for us. Hennessy Venom GT. Okie doke. Is that... That's a very strange looking car. Yeah, not a fan. Doesn't do it for me. Your ex had an old MG sports car. Solid. Do I know the country Romania? I do indeed. I have a regular who is from Romania. I once got raided by a large Romanian streamer way back in the day. Oh, hey Thomas, how you doing today? Have I listened to Arlo Parks? No, I am unfamiliar. Who's Arlo Parks? Or what? You're from Morocco. Nice. Do I like convertibles? I mean, as a concept, I guess. I've never had one. What Romanian streamer was it? Yeah. Hi, Sally. Classic. Hello there. What was their name? Oh, I really horribly mispronounced the name. They're really big on YouTube, particularly, I think. I want to say it's like something like Creative Monkeys or something, but I also remember it being like IOBAGG. I remember that there being some relation there. Does any of that make any sense, Grumpy? Where am I from? Britain? Max Infinite, no. Can I answer your question? Are you asking me? I'm from Britain. Amelia, he had many cars. The Vectra. What is the Vectra? Vectra. That's not how you spell Vectra. A Vauxhall Vectra. Yeah, it just looks like an everyday car. Fairly standard everyday car. It's nice enough. Can you ask your crush out? I mean, yes, that is... You are capable of doing that, I am sure. 98 Honda Accord is your baby. Nice. Again, a very classic car. Like a very kind of classic normal car looking car. Yeah, see, I find normal cars like that less... Like, I react less strongly than, say, some of the Lamborghinis, because I see some of the Lamborghinis and they just look way too much. Like, I would rather own a 98 Honda Accord than whatever the first Lamborghini was, the, like, whatever it was. I don't remember now. There was two. It's like an Aventador. Not that one, the other one, I think. Bogdan IMDb family. No, that doesn't sound right. Romanian streamer. I want to say... So I think the YouTube channel is just going to start playing. Yeah, their YouTube channel is called Creative Monkeys Army. If that helps. They have 1.4 million subscribers. Yeah, they raided me with like 5,000 people on Twitch like a decade ago. It was very intense. And yes, I thoroughly mispronounced all of the names because obviously there's a huge influx of like Romanian names coming in and I just couldn't pronounce any of them. It was very funny. 4GT looks gorgeous. 4GTs are nice. The cars with the doors that slide open scare you. Oh dear. Older cars have more charm. Yeah, I think there's something about all the kind of really harsh like angles and stuff that just puts me off a lot of the kind of modern sports cars. Yeah, keep chat in English, please. I will not be doing dares, but it's appreciated. You could offer me as much money as you want. I'm not doing it. My streams are calm. Calm, chilled, relaxed, comfy. Dares are not my vibe. Do I get the odd Romanian viewer coming back? So one of my regulars is from that raid. I've got a couple, I think, who still occasionally drop by. Not many. They just kind of like follow bombed me, like loads of them followed on the stream and then a bunch of them unfollowed afterwards. It was very common back in the day. Hi, Abdul. How are you doing today? Is it Abdul? Am I pronouncing that right? Do I like Tetris? I am dreadful at Tetris. Yeah, I panic too much. What was the dare? Oh, they didn't even tell me what the dare was. They were just like, if I give you money, will you do a dare? Nope. You could offer me $1 million to do a dare on stream. I'm not going to do it. It's not happening. Wrong stream for that. A place to share things that happened in our day. Yeah, we sit and chill. We have a bit of a chat. We play Sims, supposedly. Absy Doodle. Cute name. How you did today? You dare me to take a drink? Oh no! Such a good dare. I do need to drink more water though. You once got raided by a League streamer named Carter the Sharpest. It was crazy. You're going through your once a year 3-week Minecraft stint. Classic. That's classic. I will inevitably play a bunch of Minecraft again. Once we get the server updated, because I want to explore some of the new stuff. Absy, thank you for the follow. I'm alright. I'm just trying my best not to overheat. Hello, Mary. How are you doing today? Hello, Mr. Spotter. I'm the opposite of dumb dummies. I wouldn't go that far. I certainly have my silly moments. You got me to take 2 sips. Oh no, Ollie, how could you? No intense, just peaceful chat vibes, relax. Exactly. If you want someone who's super energetic and playing Fortnite and doing silly things for donations, and they've got like voice filters and all the rest of it, then yeah, you're in the wrong place. That's not the vibe here at all. Mary followed. Thank you very much, Mary. This song by you is your favorite. Losing My Mind. There are 3 with talking like this. There's Losing My Mind, Help, and Read in Bed. This seems chill. Nice way to do homework and beat the 25-degree heat. Exactly. Also, Absy, what would you like me to call you? Also, that goes to anybody that's here. Do let me know what you'd like me to call you. Please do reactions. I mean, me looking up these cars is as close to reaction videos as you're going to get. What I should have been doing is aging up my Sims in the background. And yet, Abs or Abby is fine. Hi, Abs or Abby. How are you doing? Oh, I am an idiot. But yes, losing my mind might be, well, was historically most people's favorite song. It will be interesting to see what is people's actual favorite song now that you can listen to the music wherever you want to. Hi, Sweet Pea. How you doing today? Break time, go stretch. I know. I'll go in a second. I was enjoying the chat. Yeah, I mean, it's a good point. We could just keep chatting today rather than playing Sims. We don't have to play Sims every stream. You've had a long day. You finished your GCSE arts exam today. Oh, very nice. How did that go? GCSE art exam. Wait. How? What exactly do you do in an art exam? So I did art GCSE as well, but we had projects that we had to do. Did I release the songs? I did, yeah. There's like 50 something songs available. I'm confused. 2 of you have put no place, like no Sims, no play Sims. But do you mean no play Sims? Or do you mean don't play Sims? Honestly, chatty streams don't seem bad because you're also chatty. I like chat streams. We haven't actually done a chat stream since I started playing Sims. Sweet Pea, you're currently trying to get over having flu. No, flu and heat is terrible. Am I a builder or a live player? Yes, I am both. My weakness on Sims is create a sim. I always have specific visions in my head, and I struggle to match those visions in Create a Sim, and I find that a little frustrating. I find that happens less frequently when I'm making houses, for some reason. It went well. You painted a watercolor image you made based on a book you love. That sounds awesome. I suck at watercolor. No play Sims. That's so confusing. Yes, no, play Baby Sims. Thank you, Sally. Did I read the front flip message? I did. I would absolutely love to do... I think you said backflip. I'd absolutely love to do a backflip. Alas, I am not capable. In GCSE art, you have to do so much coursework, then you do a final piece that's 25% of your grade. Interesting. Yeah, so ours was the same, but we had like time to do it, like a allotted time, admittedly, but it wasn't like an exam. It was like we had 2 hours a week for like 3 weeks or whatever. But yes, my break timer went off. I need to adhere to my breaks so I don't destroy my back. Yeah. Whatever platform you're on, thank you for the bits, Amelia. If you put in chat, either chat or Sims, as to which you'd rather I do when I return, and we'll see where we go from there. Hi, Nico. But yes, I'm going to take my break. I'm going to have a stretch. I will see you all in 3 minutes. Be right back. It has been the correct number of minutes is how many minutes it's been. It's a sentence that makes sense. Sweepy wants Sims. Okay, what is my head doing? Ooh, what's a Pico? Pico is the currency that you use to customize these little characters that you can see on Twitch. That is my game. And that is a game that I am hoping to return to working on this year. All being well. Having been away from it for quite some time. You put the slice in Discord. Let me go check that out. So I am... Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, I fully know what a slice is. I don't know why I got myself so confused. Right, let me catch up on chat. Okay, so overwhelmingly you want to play Sims. That's fine. Make sure I'm not missed anything. You just spotted yours. So cool, thank you. Yeah, it's the game that I make, Abs, sorry. Cool. Hello, Paula. How are you doing today? Let me just close all the millions of tabs I've got open of like comparing cars. And go to what is probably going to be quite a jarring first image.
Hydrate.
Thank you. Jarring first image of Sims. There you go. This is what you wanted to come into, right? Stay hydrated. Thank you. Amana. Do I remember your nickname? No. It's the simple answer. Trying. You'll like that on your phone. Pardon? Like what on your phone? Also, I need to change my which category to Sims 4 thing. Oh. Loads of tabs you forgot to close them. Yeah, my phone is terrible for that. There are so many peeps. Yeah. Honestly, is Max. Hi, Max. I am very excited to get the new version of Peeps out. Like, is some of the stuff that I've figured out how to do is very cool. Sadly, is going to be some time before it's ready. But you know, I need to actually start working on it. It's not going to miraculously get itself ready. When your sister called, your niece was shouting for you. Aww. Imagine Sims 42. I'm sure it will come. This build is so cool. Thank you. It's some many streams in the making. It's also across multiple generations. I need to remember to fix that. But okay, so I want to make a seance room at the back. I think that's what makes sense to do here. So we need a seance room, full stop, because of the theme that we are going for. And I think it makes sense to have this room as like a cluttered room at the back. You can't build a box house. I'm absolutely sure that you could, Absy. Sorry, Abs. You're kind of doing the legacy like you. Well, why would that not be okay? I mean, of course it is. You dropped your phone and your volume went max and I blasted out of your ear. I'm sorry. Okay, how... I mean, doing the seance by the crypt is actually fairly cool. So I like this little cluster, but I think it might make sense to get rid of the cluster and have things more like aligned to the walls. Add a TV. Why? Why here? I should have shouted, hey, Ollie. Maybe. Yeah, this is going to be a pain to undo if I end up not liking this. But, yeah. It's what we're doing. Helps if you press the right buttons. Classic. You have to go do a food shop. You'll maybe drop back in later. No worries, Ismay. I'll be around for another couple of hours. You want to stop by? Ollie, you know you've become a regular when even the chat remember your name. It's true. A vintage TV. Yeah, I don't think that really makes sense for like a seance room. I mean, there is the TV like in the TV room. Where did the like where did the gnomes go? Yeah, they went outside. I'm trying to visualize the room and I'm slightly struggling. Okay, so I currently feel like moving the art somewhere else would make sense. I'm wondering whether these should be flat against the side. I'm also trying to think of if you're imagining this as a horror film. How are we going to get GTA 6 Hottest Mansion on the gallery first? Exactly. Hear you out on the flooring. Wait, hear you out. On the flooring of the room is at the back of the house. You could just make it a bit more modern as you did the greenhouse. But this is part of the castle, so we can't change the flooring. It's part of the rules. I'll get there eventually, Sally. A little pond would be nice outside. It's a good point. Change it to dark oak, wood, or something too modern. I can't change the flooring. It's part of the castle. It's part of the rules. Yeah, so what I was thinking is, if you imagine this as a horror film, what would be in the background of the seance table? So I think having the table, I think having the table at one end of the room is not necessarily a problem. Just... Thank you for the ooh-woo. I'm trying to think about what you'd want in the background, right? And currently my thinking is that it should be lots of heirlooms and the vibe is leftover items from previous generations, right? What legacy challenge am I doing? I'm doing my own legacy challenge, Abs. There is an official list of rules. Yeah, I said it back. Oops. Yeah, so we need to add some. The alternative is you make it very cluttered. What else would you have is the question. Here's the question. Okay, we should definitely try and get some of these like spooky things down and in the build somehow. I say some of these, and there's really just the one. Apparently, we already do have one of those tables, so maybe not go doubled up on that. Julia. But yeah, the vibe of the Legacy playthrough is that we play across multiple generations. We're playing on the shortest like and each generation is like one specific thing, if that makes sense. Joke time. Okay, hit me up. What are we building here? I'm trying to figure out the back of the castle, and I want it to be a seance room. So trying to figure out, trying to figure out how we design this so that it matches my vision. Is the current task. It's probably a little big for what I'm trying to do. Sorry. Joke time. Did you know a plateau is the highest form of flattery? Brilliant. Sorry if you sounded a pest about the flooring. Not at all. Not at all, Amelia. It was a good suggestion. It's just, yeah, it's against the very arbitrary rules. Okay, so if it's not down as box, is it down as crate? Yes, it is. Let's put random crates down. And then we will figure out how we make the mess look like an intentional mess. We already got one of these. Yeah, we do. That's probably too big. That's almost certainly too big. That's... Yep, nope. Absolutely, no, okay. Progressively more ridiculously large. Goodness me, that is... Who... I mean, to be fair, if you're making like a storehouse, like a warehouse or something, that would be pretty useful. You're off. No worries. Oh, I've forgotten what your name was. You literally told me like 2 seconds ago. Max, was it? You're off, Max. No worries. Life of Zaza followed. Thank you. Hi, Mitch. You found out you were colorblind the other day. That one came right out of the orange. Classic. Yes, Ollie was doing dad jokes all of last stream. Abs, you can't joke, you're just funny when you're not trying, apparently. Solid. Why is it always hot in the corner of a room? Because a corner is 90 degrees. Classic. We may have to do a little bit of trickery to get these to sit how I was envisaging. Can anybody else see the vision? Or is it just me at the moment? Can we vary the colors on these a little? Oh, we can. Excellent. Let me catch up. You're doing Angletoma right now. Nice. You're thinking of reasons to go to Switzerland. The flag is a big plus. Excellent. How long did this build take? Over 30 hours. How am I today? I'm alright, thank you. Just very warm. Why not use BB move objects? Because one of the rules for this playthrough is no cheats. Ellie followed. Thank you, Ellie. To the guy who invented Zero, thanks for nothing. Solid. They don't get any better. To be fair, they also don't get any worse. Yeah, that's gonna block the entrance. maybe try and get this down like here-ish.
I should like to help everyone if possible. We all want to help one another.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not actually sold on that.
We all want to help.
It was a nice idea. Not sure it works particularly well in practice. The chest. This chest, I mean. What's more amazing than a talking dog? A spelling bee. Brilliant. This is your favorite song? Help? Interesting. Yeah, it will be interesting to see kind of what rises to the top on Spotify. Like now that it's all actually out, seeing what people listen to the most.
I should like to help everyone if possible. We all want
It
to
will
help
be
one another.
interesting. I mean, there's a reasonable chance that it'll just be the stuff that's newest. Because that is how people tend to listen to music, but we'll see.
I should like to help everyone.
We'll stick with blue.
We all want to help.
Yeah, we'll just stick with the default one. Okay. Tell you what, though, we'll put some... Ooh, great game. Yeah, put some... Whoa. It's the wrong button. Put some other chairs around, because... yeah, again, just trying to match the kind of chaotic junk vibe. Still doesn't feel right. Nice songs, very relaxing for exam season. I'm glad you like it. It is all my music, so it's nice to hear that people appreciate it. Available wherever you listen to music. How do you use Pico? So you earn Pico whenever you watch my stream. You earn it as you watch the stream. You also earn it for taking part in the little games that appear at the bottom. And you can buy new pieces for your character. For example, if I want to buy a new... Where am I? I'm in the skull hat currently. If I do buy hat... There's a big delay. There you go. I got a pink hat, which you can just about make out. There's the links to all the everything about it. When your son told you to stop impersonating a flamingo, you had to put your foot down. Solid. Good crack. If anybody has any suggestions for this build, please do say, because I'm riffing currently, and I am not at all sold by my riffing. So if you have any better ideas, please let me know. Oh, I just don't like it. It looks chaotic, but not intentionally so, if that makes sense. How do I fix this? You're blonde like real life. Nice. Can I shrink some down like the boxes? Yeah. Slightly too close. Let's try that again. Do I not use BB move objects? No, Chloe, no I don't. One of the admittedly quite frustrating rules for this this playthrough is not using cheats, and yeah, BB move objects is a cheat, so we are stuck trying to find creative ways to design stuff. Hey, welcome back. Calm. Hi. Jake? Was it? Maybe. Ollie. Your character is pretty much you. Your hair color is black. Maybe include newspaper under some for the effect. Interesting. Type storage in items too. Storage. What did you have in mind, Sally? How long have I played this legacy for? 3 months. Yeah, just over 3 months. Question is, can we make these cardboard boxes look a little bit less paper-like? Not really. What game is this? Minecraft. Modded Minecraft. You're thinking of something from the basement pack. Oh, am I going to need to get another pack? Oh no. I feel like that's the classic reaction, right? Oh no, buying more stuff for Sims. Oh. Okay. It always happens, yeah. What is a legacy playthrough? A legacy playthrough is where you play over multiple generations of Sims. So rather than one character that stays alive indefinitely, you play across multiple generations. We're on generation 9, I think, soon to be 10. You think it's a kit, so you'll send 50 more hello there's. It's all good. Let me go look it up. Yep, we have it on the shortest. We have it on the shortest life cycle, so we get through the generations quite fast comparatively. The only reason that we've not got through more is because I keep doing this. I keep pausing to build stuff for like hours at a time. So you got like old TVs. Thank you for the bits, Amelia. What are you apologizing for, Abs? Nothing to apologize for. All good. Okay, so I mean, it adds some kind of clutter. The kind of cardboard box would be quite useful. like stack of mirrors
Save
too.
your game.
Thank you. I will do that immediately. Thank you, Amelia. Oh, the trunk's also quite nice. It's a bit of a strange kit. The mattress too, like wonky light. Hey Niall, how you doing today? Hey Sam, take a drink. You love a cluttered storage room in your games. Thank you. I think this is the first time we've done one. Just debating whether to pick up the basement kit for Sims on the recommendation of Sally. Get it. It's amazing. Amazing and nostalgic. Got you to drink without spending points. But I didn't do a hydrate. I just drank some of my fruit drink. You got confused about chat. Okay, no worries. Where's the opposite prompt to save your game? How many channel points do you need to donate to get you to delete a save file? Good question. Okay, right. Collection of sketchbooks might be some nice clutter. Is that... No, still, it's the same one. I just scrolled away and then scrolled back because my brain is day aft. All right, let me just go and grab this. Yeah, you want to get The Sims 2 remake? Yeah, I was really tempted by the remakes, but I have only just started playing Sims 4, so I didn't want to be bouncing between lots of games. Same reason I didn't play Inzoi, despite everybody being very much on the hype. I was like, I have too much Sim stuff to play, but thank you. One day, maybe. Also, I looked at the Goth Galore one, and I don't know how useful it will be for Miles. It does have some stuff that I think is just generally cool. Like, I really like the leather jacket, but I don't know that it really fills any gaps in the style. Like, you know, there were specific kind of items we were looking for, and I don't think it has those. But yeah, I will pick it up at some point when it is more story viable. You're asking for it for your birthday. Nice. Niall just makes me lose my legacy by spamming commands. Yeah. Ellie started following me. Thank you very much, Ellie. I don't know why I got double notified of that, but I did, so there you go. How long is this hydrate timer? I think it's supposed to be maybe every 10 minutes. Good grief. Thank you, Sally, for the heart attack. Also, apparently, there's been a significant data breach on X. So, yeah, watch out for that, guys. Yes, Selly just about giving me a heart attack. It's appreciated, thank you. So, who's watching? Well, you are, Clarissa. Scared you. I know, right? I always forget that I've got it on. Good thing you deleted when your account. Yeah, so I don't actually remember the last time I used my personal Twitter. Very long time ago. I only have my stream one, which again I really don't use. Wakey wakey. Thank you, Sally. Thank you for the bits, Amelia. I can't hear that without thinking of the like raw XD old scene vibe. Okay, why Sims always does this to me. Won't let me install new stuff. Okay, there you go, now it is. You thought it's just a vid? It's 100%. This is a pre-recorded video that is amazingly well predicting what you're saying. There's a Black Mirror level. It means I love you in Dinosaur, exactly. Exactly. You didn't know hello there was a meme sound and you heard it in IRL and got freaked out. Yeah, it's what's his name? Ewan McGregor. Who I have been told that when I have my beard, I look a little alike. It's all AI pre-recorded. Exactly. Zax knows what's up. Welcome to Sims 4 Basement Treasure Kit. Just a little dusty. Sometimes you have to sift through the basement to uncover a few gems. They might look a little scuffed up, but they have plenty of use and a whole lot of character. Precious memories. Add a little history to your decor. Do these items have sentimental value to your Sims, or are they simply what they're making do with? Maybe that was their mum's favorite recliner, or their grandparents' old television. Create new memories from the old. You get a random mattress, a classic. Obi-Wan Kenobi, exactly. Exactly, Ollie. Wow, I was gonna do it. I was gonna do the hello there and breathe my drink. Goodness me. Can confirm, would not recommend breathing drink. Goodness me. Right, where is the pack? Basement treasures. Okay, the recliner. Oh man, cottagecore. Ah, some of these are going to be great. Some of these are I can absolutely see the use of these in other houses. Goodness me, yes please. Can we make like a rundown little cute kind of country cottage? Because I want to. I keep seeing items and I'm like, ooh, we could make this, and then I'm like, oh yeah, no we can't. Got this huge castle instead. Trailer park. maybe. Okay, we probably need to do a bit of a reshuffle. Dusty trinkets. Okay, yeah, we can work with that. Oops, I need to grab the chair. Boxes of stuff, absolutely. Relic of good times. Yeah, I'm not sure that really fits. Creative Records doesn't really fit, but I like the aesthetic, so we're just gonna roll with it. The mattress is a bit intense, but we might be able to make use of that. Is there somewhere we can store it for now? No, because we have no wall space. It's fine, we'll come back. Nah. Maybe. 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 I mean, from a horror film perspective, having the old TV might be quite cool. Okay, we now have too many things, so let's get rid of stuff that doesn't immediately scream like haunted, shabby vibes. I'm just gonna get rid of some stuff. Clarissa, you'll subscribe. Thank you. Back away. I will deal with this Jedi myself. I'm not a massive Star Wars fan, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, we are almost May the 4th. That is a good point. That is a good point. Bye, Clarissa. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for the reminder to change your PayPal password. Good plan. Okay, I'm wondering about getting rid of that table. I mean, we could put one of these sofas in rather than having two of the same. This is so chaotic. We need something. I feel like we need something there to cover more of that section up. Where was the mattress? Okay, so the paintings are probably blocking that. Crate is blocking that. I love how I'm just making a huge mess right now. Just throwing lots of stuff into the garden. We'll sort it later. Ooh. Peep, come back. Yes. Yes, sleep is good, Clarissa, I recommend. You can dead name Twitter, it's just an app, doesn't have a sense of self. Hi July, how are you doing today? How do you get a pet on Peeps? Guess. Guess what the command for a pet is. It's just a the pet stuff was in testing phase, so it's not like super functional right now. It also resets every stream. Okay, so that is actually quite far, like, away from the wall. Wow, that's not horrible to look at all. It's not on the site. No, it isn't on the site. You are correct, because it's not technically in the game yet. I was testing a feature. It's just exclamation pet, if you didn't already figure it out. By Furball. Yes, it's no money, it's just a test command. I'm alright, thank you, July. I'm just hot. Sorry if I didn't reply. I forget whether I replied or not. How are you? They are called Fluffles, and you can get them in 2 colors currently. So far away. If you do it at an angle, Get any closer? A little. Let's try this. Is that clipping? No. Excellent. Okay, we'll start with that. Such a large hitbox. I really wish I had move objects. This is painful. Such a large hitbox. Okay. I can put that back to normal size. What was normal size? Guessing that was normal size. Lost all perspective on size. Music Matters, hello. Thank you. I like the house. How do you get the second color? Chance is how you get it. Oh, Amelia, thank you for the sub gift. Thank you. Honey, popping in to say hi. Good morning. Off to mod for Fab. Oh, nice. I need to check out their stream. Let me just quickly add them to my turn BV move objects on. Would that I could. One of our rules for this playthrough is not using cheats, sadly. Otherwise, I absolutely would. Oh no, I thought it was clipping. But it's knee clipping. It's knee clipping. Don't ask. I don't know where that came from. Okay. Okay. Right. Old TV. Can we put it at a jaunty angle? Oh, we can put it at a jaunty angle. In the wrong place, but it needs to be a jaunty angle there. Okay, that will do. Jaunty angle. Achieved. You want a black one? Is the other one black? It is, yes. If you just keep running the command, you might get one eventually. Hey, Amelia, shush. Any gift is great. It's appreciated. Thank you. Should have mentioned the whole no tag backs thing. Yeah, the tag stuff is pretty broken. Is it on the gallery, please? Not yet. It will be when it's finished. This is the last full room that needs doing. And then there's just some tweaks. So I want to make a couple of tweaks to the study. There's a couple of tweaks I want to make to the master bedroom. I need to revert the greenhouse to how the greenhouse was. And we need to unlock some of the prison stuff so that I can finish the abandoned section down here. But yeah, we're getting there. Slow progress. Hello, Mithra. How you doing today? You're going to Maryhill in Dudley. That means absolutely nothing to me. What am I playing? Modded Minecraft. Sunroom is nice. This one? Yeah, I like the sunroom. Kind of frustrating that we can't have the, like, diagonals here, but it is what it is. It's a big house. Oh, yeah. Tis a big old house. Some many generations. You want a black floof. How long would you say this has taken? Well, when we built the first version of it, we were going for at least a full week. So that's 15 hours. So over 30? More than 30, fewer than 100. Not really sure what between those two. Can you see the underground? Yeah, sure. So there's a crypt. The nicer part of the crypt. The rundown part of the crypt. Collapsing sections. And then you've got this little secret tunnel. One bit goes to an undead cow plant. The other bit goes to an abandoned prison, which is hidden behind a... So it's just a vanity prison and you can't actually get there. It's behind a collapsed section of wall. But there's an interrogation room. And then we were trying to build the prison, but all of the prison stuff is locked behind some of the careers that we've not done. So I will need to blast those careers at some point. And then over here we have a wine cellar and a gem room. And this is immediately below the second tower. It's underground. What's my gallery ID? Samly TV. You got the black one. Shall I see if I can get one? Ah, I got white. Have another go. One more go? Nah. Unlucky. Yeah, eventually you'll be able to like actually sort pets and stuff. So many pets. Yeah, they're taking over. But yeah, so we're trying to do this end room. Our next main character. So I do legacy a play, like a big legacy play is what we're doing. It's my own custom rule set. Our next main character currently seems to be going down the ghost busting route. So we're trying to build a seance room. And this room has just been abandoned over and over again. I keep having ideas for what to do with it, and they just never feel right. So just turning it into a junk/seance room feels like a good fit. And yeah, someone suggested that I pick up I think Sally suggested I pick up the basement kit, I believe it's called, which has lots of... So just kind of junky stuff. So we're using that to decorate the room a little. I think it's... I think it is coming together. I think it is feeling more like a junk room. This cluster of stuff works, I think. I am less sold by this section here. Why is the question, and I don't know. I don't know.
Save your game.
Thank you. Also, did my break alarm go off and I just completely missed it? I think I must have done. I've only taken one break. My timer has run out. I think I must have been on a roll and forgot to actually process it. Whoops. Hello, Aleph. How you doing today? Who you gonna call? Exactly. You're gonna call Miles, apparently. Cool. Battery followed. Thank you. You're late to the stream today. No worries. Harry, how you doing? But yes, I am gonna go and take my break before I forget again and we end up going another like full hour without me taking a break. Because yes, breaks are important. Have a stretch. Make sure I'm not getting myself too sore. And of course, refill my drink when when that is needed. Okay, sorry, was just trying to leave myself in a slightly more logical place. Cool. Right, happy with that. Gonna save. You want a black fluff called Bob? Okay. Cool. Right, everyone, I will be back in 3 minutes. Be right back. Hello. Hello, all. How? Don't know why that was so sing-song. How are you all doing? Do you ever just surprise yourself with how weird you are sometimes? Is that just me? You're addicted to the grind. Oh, I'm really sorry. I think it's like a 1 in 20 chance. What? What are you sad about? Absy. Oh, you're trying to get the right hair color. Suffice to say, all of that sort of stuff will be easier once the new version of the game comes out. But yes, it may be some time. When there will be a certain point after which I will be able to work on the new version of Peeps on the stream. Because I'm going to need to redraw pretty much the entire catalog of items, frustratingly, which is a big job. So yes, I may end up doing some of that on stream. It's a big job. There are over 600 items and they will all need redrawing. Some of them won't need a huge amount of change, but they all need some change, which is the problem. Alex, could you ask for the name of your pixel artist? Me. I'm the artist. I presume you're talking about that? Because yes, that's me. I drew that. You love it. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad someone appreciates the pixelness. You don't have a pet anymore. No. You and Bob are happy. Nice. You've done it like 40 times. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Ollie. If you like customizing your character, though, it's easier to do on the Steam game. For those that have access, like I think some of you have access to the Steam game, but yeah, you should absolutely do it on that if you can, because it is cheaper. Not significantly, but it's cheaper. It's also obviously easier to arrange your items and that sort of stuff. I'm absolutely not good at everything, but I enjoy trying. And that's all it is, right? Like, I enjoyed doing pixel art. I've kept doing pixel art. I've improved for sure. That's really all that matters. I enjoy doing it. So, what else matters? Okay. Okay, so we've got a couple of spaces that need filling. So I like the current clusters. I like that it's broken, although this could do with being a little larger. This is dead space. That needs something. And these walls obviously need something. Do I have the new kits? Are they out yet? I didn't realize they were actually out. I thought they weren't coming out for like 10 minutes. You can draw a stick, man. Do it. Welcome back, Clarissa. I thought you were sleeping, Clarissa. You got new coloring pencils today. I have not drawn physically in so long. Maybe it's not working, Ollie. Maybe it just gives you one and you can't change it anymore. It's been a long time since I've worked on this version. Do I play or mostly build? I mostly play, actually. We've just been stuck on this one build for a while. It's I don't say stuck. We've done rooms at a time, pretty much. Ooh, one sec. Amelia's got a new little. Aww. The 50 gift things. You've got a little extra icon. That's cool. Watch me get it first time now. Oh no, it made it go away. Did it? Is it even doing anything? Oh yeah, it made it go away. Made it come back. Okay. Mika Doe followed. Thank you. Favorite pack for build and favorite pack for gameplay. Gameplay, either For Rent for having really big families, or the new business and hobbies for like the variety of shops and stuff. Or yeah, probably one of those two for gameplay. For building, if I could only have one pack for building, I think, weirdly, I think it would be the horse one. I think we use more of the Chestnut Ridge items, more of the horse items than any other pack. Maybe. I mean, obviously, we've relied very heavily on the castle pack for this build. Yeah, I mean, there are way too many packs in this build. This is very sloppy. It's just a little bit of everything. You'll slaughter in-game. Growing together is good too. Your charger snaps in half. That's not good, Ollie. Abs, growing together is good. Yeah, so we don't have growing together. We will do all of the young sim and family oriented packs together at some point. So things like growing together, university. There's a couple of other ones like the young family ones. I can't remember what they're called though, but we'll get all of that stuff together in the same way that we will get werewolves and vampires and all of that kind of supernatural stuff together when it's story appropriate, which may be sooner rather than later if we're already moving towards the ghost stuff, but we will find out, I guess. The disadvantage of letting Sims direct where the gameplay goes is like, oh, I'd really like to explore this pack, and Sims is like, no, you're going to be a vampire now, and I'm like, okay, vampire it is, let's go. We've not reused this yet. Can we squeeze this in somewhere? Yes. No. It's clicked. Okay. It's not quite there. You know what that might do, actually? Maybe... Amelia, thank you for the gifts. You really don't have to. I mean, obviously it's appreciated, but... You got a pet? What do you mean? Did you not already have one? Let's see how we can make this. It's very sweet of you to say, Amelia. Thank you. Okay. So that's kind of... That corner's done. We need a cluster here. I reckon a cluster here and then a very thin cluster here. What could we put over here? Issues with the sofa is you really want it like there, right? And then it doesn't look messy. I am uncertain how to finish this. I do already think, though, that I don't know what you guys think. I think this is already much more of a vibe than the weird little lounge space that we had here, because it's still technically a viable room for them just to do art in. There are some seating, so we can do the seance. Do you know what I mean? It's functional, not just aesthetic. Hear you out, spaceship. In the house? Pardon? Was that too much? No. It's very sweet that I'm your favorite streamer. I like this song. Doot, doot. All the funky timings. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, doot, doot. Doot, 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 doot. You out, Black Floof. Yeah, maybe you just can't get one. Maybe just because of how the system is currently, you just can't. After all of that. Spaceship in the house. Yeah, I'm not sure the spaceship really fits castle vibes. But, appreciate the input. Oh, that just makes me think of Bloodhound Gang. We might be able to get away with not having anything here if we load this section enough. Oh goodness, if the camera could stop. Stop moving itself. What? Hear you out. Put a catapult on the front lawn. I mean, if we could. Spaceship in the house would be very Doctor Who. Yeah? Just put an old English phone box. Too close. Too close. Don't know what that accent was. Okay, that's not gonna work. Like here? We're getting there, I think. What do you guys think? Here you are, Trebuchet. Yeah, 100%. Can you imagine? Sims just suddenly does like a tower defense DLC. Honestly, I would play so much of that. Sims 4 Medieval? And we had Sims 3 Medieval. Why not Sims 4? Okay, what are we doing? Just trying to like visualize what and where. I know that's a bit of a daft sentence, but hopefully some of you know what I mean. Yeah, that chest is actually blocking quite a lot. Okay. That's a progress. At the very least. Collection of sketchbooks. We already have one of those. Maybe let's not overload it. We're getting there. We are absolutely getting there. You love tea. Yes, me too. Do we have a throne room? No, we don't. I guess story-wise, that's part of the castle that collapsed. Part of the ruined section of castle. Though, I mean, I guess No, you wouldn't have the throne room there. I mean, if this is the tall section, you might have a throne room on a second floor, to be fair. Like, this might have been the throne room with a section outside, maybe. Didn't really think too hard about the the castle design before starting it. You're going to get a snack, no worries, Abs. And see you soon, Amelia. Hear you out, throne room, but the throne is a toilet. I think there's literally a toilet called the throne as well. So that would potentially work quite nicely. Okay, do we have anything else that we could feasibly use as a little extra clutter? So I think it's actually clashing with the door frame, which means that we really just need something kind of flat here. Maybe like a different accent table, like one of these maybe. Kind of gives rundown vibes. It then becomes, what do we adorn it with? With what do we adorn it? They usually were on the higher stories, further away from the possible invading enemy. Were they? Henry II's throne was on the 3rd story. Interesting. I would have presumed the actual throne room would be fairly easy to access from the castle, because it was usually attached to a hall, right? Hi, Rosh. Is this Sims Medieval? Excuse me. No, but I'm glad it's giving that. You got a quick question? Sure, what's up, Rosh? Hits me up. Oh, that's pretty cool. I haven't seen that before. Just put some random stones knocking around. Why not? 100 men versus a gorilla. 100 men. 100 men will take on a gorilla. You will lose some of the men, or some of the men will be very injured. But yeah, I'd put my bets on the men. That's a strange sentence. Collection of sketchbooks we've already used, maybe a little too liberally. So I don't know that we've used the fair trade one yet, because it was here and then we got rid of it, so we could put that in front of it. That helps block some of this awkwardness off. Potentially. Oops, that's the wrong button. No! That was a weird sound. No! Oh, I'm such a weird person. Welcome back, Abs. There's a difference between a throne room and a great hall. A great hall was a throne. A great hall has a throne and is usually where the king would sit to talk to ambassadors. Whenever you see a king, queen on TV, they're in a great hall throne. Yeah, so that's what I was picturing. So what are you talking about as a throne room? The actual throne room is usually a private area where only the king and queen can go and a select few individuals. Interesting. Miranda, thank you for the follow. Try BB Move Object. Sadly not. This playthrough has a rule of no cheats. But yes, BB Move Objects would absolutely make this easier. Yeah. probably, of all the random rules we've come up with for this playthrough, the no cheats has become the most problematic. Only because of that. Like, we've not needed money or any of that sort of stuff, but yes, constantly wanting to put stuff in places that the game's just like, no. Just no. There's a touch frustrating at times. Oh, wait, can we get that any closer? Yeah, instead we're resorting to hacky ways of getting stuff close to each other. Abusing bugs. You would go crazy. Well, I'm already crazy, so... Job's a good one. Only Ollie and Amelia's messages are showing up for you. It may only be Ollie and Amelia on Twitch. I'm reading chats from 3 different platforms, Sabs. Color swatches. Sure, we need some clutter. That might be enough, you know, because it's still leaving a nice bit of open space. Okay, let's get rid of these. Okay, how are we feeling about this? I think it looks okay. I also like that the seance table is next to the staircase down to the crypt. That feels very appropriate. I like that the art station is still present. Yeah, I think this has worked quite well. Considering I didn't really have a plan when I started this, I think it's come together quite nicely. It would also have a grand chair, the throne, and is usually where the crown is kept when not on the ruler's head. Interesting. No, hit me up. I like these nerdy facts. I can't remember what the word is, but I like learning. You like the room feels busy but usable, not just storage. Yeah. So the idea was to have the kind of vanity clutter and then some functional stuff scattered within the vanity clutter. But functional stuff that felt part of the clutter, if that makes sense. So like the table kind of, you know, there's a couple of the same chairs around. And obviously the art gallery stuff already looks quite kind of mishmash. I think it works quite nicely. I'm going to save while I remember. Oi, oi. Hello, Corey. This is Minecraft, modded Minecraft. Do I have the spider webs? There are spider webs? What pack do I need for spider webs? Because that would be very useful. Sims for spider webs. I can't spell. Spider webs. Are there Sims 4 spiderwebs? Feels very intentional, makes sense, you guess, considering every piece of clutter is hard to find. Oh, it's from the Vampires pack. Oh no. Are we gonna finally have to buy the Vampires set? To be fair, we have been like... Thank you. We have been slowly moving towards the supernatural stuff. So I guess now is as good a time as any. Thank you. Thank you, Abs. Okay. So if we are doing the supernatural stuff... Oh, which ones are there? Oh, there's a bunch of them, isn't it? It's going to be an expensive expansion. Because it's werewolves, realm of magic. We already got paranormal. It's the vampires one. Where's the vampires one? Oh. That's a lot of packs. It is a big old chunk of money. Yeesh. You don't think there is more magical stuff? So 1 second. Let me just... okay, wait. How much is the vampires one? Not sure. Yeah, so my reckoning, we've got vampires, werewolves, Realm of Magic, and the spooky stuff kit. We also had paranormal, but we've already got that. I think that's all of them. I think. Trying to find the list of kits. Right, let's have a quick gander, shall we? It fried your brain for a minute, yeah? 100% Sims. Minecraft. The British crown, the king's shiny hat, sits on a red velvet cushion placed upon the royal throne, which is made of real gold engraved with different gems such as diamonds. Nice. Thought it was in the Tower of London. Or maybe in the Tower of London on a fancy throne. When you say break, you take a break for 20 minutes, scarfed down your lunch. Solid. You didn't even think about spooky stuff, but that one is not worth it at all, no? Right. Let me just... Right, werewolves, vampires... Strangerville... Strangerville's more like aliens, right? Yeah, Strangerville's more like sci-fi. So that's not really what we're doing. Vampires, werewolves. Got paranormal. Okay, so I mean, not the most horrendous. Still not ideal. Oh, wait a minute. Apparently there's a sale on currently. Convenient. Strangerville is like zombie apocalypse. Would not recommend spending money unless you love it. Fair enough. Anything else royalty you want to know? Just random facts, Ollie. Hit me up. Always here for the random facts. Okie-dokie. That's a weird one. Sims 4 being cheeky won't let you build a cart. You just have to buy the packs individually. Yeah, so I think we'll probably wait and do that on next stream rather than grabbing all of that now. But I do think it would be a good time to do it. Oh, goodness me, so much money. Okie doke. Oh, Sims. Forever bankrupting us. Oh yeah, and the new packs just came out, right? Was that today? The new kits. Yeah. The repair kits. the like old-fashioned golden years. That's what it's called. And the kitchen one. Kitchen clutter. Random facts are fine. Why are you saying you to me, Dory? They're going to come out later today, you believe? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We had a couple of people come in chat and being like, have you got them yet? And I'm like, I didn't think they were out yet. Maybe they are, and we've just missed them. I think they are. I think they came out like 20 minutes ago. Yeah, they are. They're live. Yeah, the new ones are Golden Years, Kitchen Clutter, and Restoration Workshop. I mean, honestly, they are all a vibe. Okay, so interestingly, it looks like you can actually repair items. So it looks like there is some new gameplay on the repair kit. Modular shelves as well. That's pretty useful. The Kraken list. Thank you for the follow. They always come out at 2 p.m. EST. You'll get them now then. Classic. The largest recorded wardrobe is in Buckingham Palace, spanning over 200 feet. Whoa! 2,000 gowns for Queen Elizabeth. That is too many. Too many. What's up, Abs? You said you had a question? Hit me up. Not literally, please. I'm a big wuss. No hitting me, please. Thank you. Right, let me just compare how expensive stuff is on... Sorry, we were in the middle of building something and I've just got myself distracted looking up this DLC. 12, no, 15, okay. I can sort that after stream. Why is there a chronic illness tag? Because I am chronically ill. I have ME CFS, if you are familiar. This build is gorgeous. Thank you. I think it's turning out quite nicely. Hopefully it will be finished soon. Do I post my builds in the gallery? I do, or I have started to, but this build sadly is not yet finished. Hopefully it won't be too long. We've not got many rooms left. Oops. Many rooms left to do. So I need to finish the clutter room. I need to re-prettify the greenhouse. The greenhouse was changed to be purely functional for a little bit. And I will make it pretty again. I will probably redistribute the money trees a little. Yeah, there's a few finishing touches, but we're almost there. We're almost there. Sorry to hear that. It's okay. Everybody has their challenges. I'm just forever glad that mine aren't worse, you know? Via technicality and definition, Queen Victoria's funeral was a military funeral. The first and only one recorded in royal history. How? How did that happen? I'm curious. Hi, Sean. 2,000 gowns is a crazy number of gowns, right? There's too many. Too many. To be fair, I'm working on having 2,000 black t-shirts, so it's like on stream it pretty much looks like I'm wearing the same t-shirt every day. Different t-shirt every day. Just lots of black t-shirts with nothing on them. I'm just weird, okay? Goodness me. Oh, I'm so ready for this heat wave to be done. Okay, so I think we're probably all right to leave that as it is. I do... I did want wall clutter, but I don't know how much sense wall clutter actually makes. Having a little bit, I think, is fine. But yeah, with it being the castle stone walls, I mean, would they even have paintings up? Realistically, they wouldn't have paintings up, would they? You just stack stuff against the walls. You like Anne Boleyn, Henry VIII's second wife. Any facts on her? Okay, Ollie, by definition, a military funeral is a memorial or burial rite given by a country's military for a soldier, sailor, marine, or airman who died in battle, a veteran, or other prominent military figures or heads of state, usually in a private matter. Whereas a royal funeral is always public. Interesting. We've got our own personal Wikipedia. Weird is better than boring. What did I even say weird to? I've completely forgotten. You got 29 degrees. Ooh. I mean, I must be pushing 29 degrees in the house, because it's currently 23 degrees outside. And it is absolutely warmer than that here. Niall, there's a fun fair getting set up near you. Is basically guaranteed that it's going to rain. That's the rules. Hi Nolik, how you doing? Yeah, I think we'll leave a couple of the paintings up. Okay, I think I'm happy with this though for now, or as happy as I'm going to be realistically. Yeah, I feel like we're nicely set up for doing some paranormal play. We need to squish the greenhouse a little bit. Probably get rid of some of the millions of plants that have spread all over the place. I don't like how straight this line is here. So that needs fixing. But some of that will be made easier when we get rid of when we spread the money trees around a little bit. Currently thinking to have the money trees as a kind of forested area around this tree, maybe around the back, because then it also kind of covers this area up a smidge. Uncertain. Old Bolipedia, exactly. You're boiling, your stepdad is doing a barbecue tonight. Nice. I do enjoy a nice barbecue. Am I using a shader? No, this is just the base game. Just the base game, whoops. Hers was private to only her most trusted soldiers and advisors, so by definition, it was a military one. Interesting. Marlin followed. Thank you, Marlin. How are you doing today? He's doing his part to summon the rain. That is the rules in the UK, right? It's not an English barbecue if it's not raining. Abs, you don't like the heat or the sun. You much prefer winter and autumn. That's fair. Which is weird because you're a summer baby. Same. That's a very formal set of last words, Ollie. Zero hate for the man that set her to die. Yeah, I mean, maybe she had been advised such. Jackie followed. Thank you, Jackie. Oh, goodness me. The heat is making me very spacey. Very spacey. Very, very spacey. I've been doing all right for most of the stream. I feel like it's just now catching up to me. Do watermelons make a lot of money? I don't know. We've never really used watermelons. We had watermelons for a little bit. They're just there for the vanity's sake.
Hydrate.
They're not really for making money. Thank you, Abs. You've got a fan on but not facing you. I've got 3 fans on in this room. One facing the camera so the camera doesn't overheat. There's one literally just behind me there facing out the door. And there's one by the window facing into the room. So hopefully pulling the air out of outside and then pushing it out. Try and get some kind of airflow going. Oh, goodness me, stream. I think I'm going to have to stop here. I'm starting to feel the first bits of like heat exhaustion coming on. I already feel ill enough as it is. Not wanting to exacerbate it. So I will apologize for having to stop early. But thank you all very much for coming. For those who are new here, I stream 5 days a week from 4 till 7 usually. So I'm stopping half an hour earlier. So I would start 2.5 hours before now. I hope to still stream over the weekend. The heat is due to drop tomorrow, so hopefully there will be less having to stop early. But yes, I am very significantly overheating right now. Apologies. All of this music is mine. You can find it wherever you listen to music. You just search Samly. It's there. You'll recognize it because it's the same picture. I have a little kind of strategy game on Steam. You just search Samly, it'll be at the top, called Samly's Merge if you're interested. My social links are in the bio on whatever platform you're on. You can find them in my link tree. If you want to, follow me somewhere else or hop on the Discord, then great. Thank you for the follow me. So yeah, hopefully I'll see some of you tomorrow if I don't see you on the Discord before then. But otherwise, I hope you all have a great rest of day and a great rest of weekend if I don't see you before then. Thank you all very much for watching. And yeah, see you all again soon. Bye for now.